Your paycheck does not disappear at the end of the month. It starts disappearing minutes after it arrives. The balance looks large, your stress drops, and money needed for rent, food, debt, and future bills suddenly feels spendable. One order, one transfer, and a few harmless taps later, the damage has begun. So what should you do before your paycheck tricks you? Use a 10-minute payday system that gives every dollar a job before your emotions do. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do during the first 10 minutes after every payday. You will learn how to protect upcoming bills, save before spending, prepare for irregular costs, and calculate a safe spending number for the days ahead. This is not a complicated budget. It is a fast routine designed to stop money from quietly leaking out of your account. Meet Daniel. Every second Friday, $2,000 reaches his checking account. For a few hours, he feels relieved. He pays one bill, buys groceries, orders dinner, and purchases something he delayed all week. Nothing feels reckless, but 7 days later, his balance is far lower than expected. Then insurance is charged, a subscription renews, and his car needs fuel. Daniel starts using his credit card for normal expenses. He is not losing money in one dramatic mistake. He is losing control because the same account holds bill money, spending money, and future money together. The visible problem looks like overspending, but the deeper problem is unclear ownership. When your bank shows one balance, it does not tell you which dollars are already promised. $2,000 may include next week's rent, a credit card payment, insurance, groceries, and emergency savings. Yet the screen presents all of it as available. Ordinary advice says, just spend less. That is too vague. It asks you to make dozens of good decisions while every dollar remains easy to reach. The better move is to make the important decisions once, immediately after payday. You do not need perfect discipline for 14 days. You need a short system that removes confusion before daily life begins. Payday changes how money feels. Before payday, you may compare prices and delay purchases. After payday, the larger balance can create a temporary sense of safety. Your brain sees room to spend even when much of that money belongs to future obligations. There is another trap, mental accounting. Rent money feels protected when it is clearly separated, but ordinary when mixed with everything else. Small purchases also become easy to justify because each looks harmless alone. The problem is not that you are lazy or bad with money. Your system is asking memory and willpower to protect invisible boundaries. The payday routine makes those boundaries visible, so the safer choice becomes easier. Here is the 10-minute payday system. Your first setup may take longer, but once your bill list and money buckets are ready, the repeat routine can take about 10 minutes. Open your banking app, bill list, and calculator. Do not shop or send money until these 10 minutes are complete. Minute 1, confirm the real paycheck. Check the deposit, then look for pending charges or withdrawals that have not cleared. Your displayed balance may be higher than what you can safely use. Write down the real starting number. Minutes 2 and 3, protect every bill due before your next payday. List rent, utilities, insurance, loan payments, subscriptions, childcare, and other required payments. Include only the part this paycheck must cover. Move that total into a separate bills account or labeled bucket. If you use one account, record the protected amount and treat it as unavailable. Minutes 4 and 5, pay your future self. Move a planned amount into emergency savings immediately. Start small if necessary. $10 every payday is better than waiting for a perfect month. If your employer or bank allows split deposits or automatic transfers, use them carefully and choose timing that will not cause an overdraft. Minutes 6 and 7, fund irregular expenses. These are real costs that do not arrive every payday. Car repairs, gifts, school costs, annual fees, medical needs, and home maintenance. Estimate the upcoming amount, divide it across paydays, and move that share into a separate sinking fund. Future surprises become smaller planned payments. Minutes 8 and 9, calculate your safe spending number. Take the real starting number, subtract protected bills, savings, irregular expenses, and a small checking buffer. What remains is spending money until the next payday. Divide it by the number of weeks or days. That number is your limit, not the full bank balance. Minute 10. Make the system visible. Rename accounts or buckets, set low balance alerts, and check that automatic payments match your plan. Then close the app. Payday is no longer permission to spend. It is the day you organize the next pay cycle. Let us use Daniel's $2,000 paycheck. His next payday is 14 days away. He checks the app and sees a $50 pending charge that has not yet been deducted from the displayed balance. His real starting amount is $1,950. Bills due before the next payday total $1,000, $700 for rent, $180 for utilities and insurance, and $120 for minimum debt payments. After protecting those bills, $950 remains. Daniel moves $100 to emergency savings and $100 to an irregular expense fund. Now, $750 remains. He keeps a $150 checking buffer. His safe spending amount is $600. $600 divided by 2 weeks equals $300 per week. Divided by 14 days, it is about $42.86 per day. He does not need to spend exactly that amount daily. It is a warning line. If he spends $100 today, the remaining days must be lower. Without the system, Daniel sees nearly $2,000. With it, he sees the truth. Only $600 is available for flexible spending. The other money did not disappear. It was protected. The first dangerous mistake is moving money to savings while ignoring bills due before the next paycheck. A transfer that leaves too little in checking can create overdraft or missed payment fees. Protect required bills first, then save a realistic amount. The second mistake is treating available credit as spending money. Credit is not income. If normal expenses keep moving onto a balance you cannot pay in full, the system is revealing a shortfall. The third mistake is forgetting irregular expenses. A yearly bill is still a real cost, so divide it across paydays. The fourth mistake is choosing a spending number too strict to survive. A plan that allows nothing for normal life often breaks. Be realistic and keep a buffer. Finally, this system cannot solve an income gap. If required expenses are greater than your paycheck, it cannot create missing money. It reveals the problem early so you can cut non-essential costs, contact providers, adjust due dates where possible, or seek qualified local help. On your next payday, follow these steps in order. First, wait 10 minutes before any optional purchase. Second, write your real starting balance after pending charges. Third, list every required bill due before the next payday and protect that money. Fourth, transfer a small, realistic amount to emergency savings. Fifth, move money for one irregular expense. Start with the cost most likely to hurt you, such as car repairs, medical needs, or annual insurance. Sixth, leave a checking buffer. Seventh, divide the remaining money by the days or weeks until you are paid again. Finally, place that spending number somewhere visible. Name a bank bucket, add a phone note, or set a weekly alert. Do not build the perfect system on day one. Repeat the routine for 3 paychecks. After each cycle, compare your plan with what happened. Adjust the amounts, but keep the order. The power comes from making decisions before the money becomes mixed and emotional. Money often seems to disappear because one bank balance is trying to do several jobs. The 10-minute payday system separates those jobs before spending begins. Confirm the real amount. Protect bills, save something, prepare for irregular costs, keep a buffer, then calculate what is truly safe to spend. Your paycheck is not failing because every small purchase is evil. It fails when future money looks like present money. Give every dollar a clear purpose on payday, and the balance stops lying to you. Try this system on your next payday, then comment with the first money bucket you plan to create. If you want more simple systems that make saving, debt, and everyday money easier to control, subscribe to the channel. And remember, this video is educational. Your income, bills, taxes, banking rules, and financial needs may be different, so use the system as a starting framework, not personal financial advice.